Hey, it's Neha. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making soft pretzels. So come with me and I'll show you step by step how to make this. For this recipe, I'm using my KitchenAid, but you can definitely do it by hand if you like. So I have 1.5 cup of warm water. Add in 2.25 teaspoon of instant yeast. And feed the yeast with 1 tablespoon of sugar. Cover this up, set it aside, and let it rest for about 10 minutes. This is exactly how you want it to turn out. This is how you know your yeast is still good and it's not expired. So let's continue with the recipe. In a different bowl, we're just going to work with our dry ingredients. I have 4.25 cup of all-purpose flour. Add in 1 teaspoon of salt and just mix these in together. So I am using my KitchenAid for this. I'm using my hook attachment and we're just going to put in half of our flour mixture here in with the yeast. So I'm just not going to turn it on right now because it is making a little bit of noise, but once it's mixing, add in the rest of the flour. To this, add in 2 tablespoons melted unsalted butter. And let this knead for about 5 minutes. So after it kneaded with the KitchenAid, I covered this up and let it sit for about an hour and it doubled up on the sides. Let's remove this and putting on your chopping board or whatever workstation you'll be using. And this dough is amazing right now. See, if you just pull your dough a little bit and you can see the little transparent and then it kind of stays like this. Now let's cut this up into 8 pieces. So now just take one of your little ball or your little piece and we're just going to roll it out like long. So I have my ruler out for this and you want it to be about 20 to about 22 inches long. And let me just show you how I twist it here. So you take these 2 ends, wrap it around, bring it down, and here is your little soft pretzel. And one thing too, if you feel like this is coming off, just add in a little bit of water here just so that these two stick together. So now we're just going to boil these pretzels. And before we do that, there is one ingredient to put in with the water, but we're just going to let the water boil first and then we'll add it in. Now that it's boiling, I'm adding in 2/3 cup of baking soda. And now add in your pretzel and have it dipped in there and boiled for about 20 to 30 seconds. That's all you need. I'm doing mine one by one just so that they don't pass that 30 seconds. Now let's work on the egg wash for these pretzels. I have about 1 teaspoon of water in this tiny bowl and then just crack an egg in it. Beat the egg. So essentially this egg wash just makes the pretzel look a little bit more shiny and then it attaches the salt to the pretzel. Just sprinkle it all on. These are going in the oven for about 12 to 15 minutes at 400 Fahrenheit. Thank you so much for watching my video. This is it. This is my recipe on soft pretzels. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, the like button, and don't forget to hit that bell notification for my newest videos. Let's have a bite. I do have some honey mustard here. I'll just dip it in.